The next three videos in this series are going to be quite different from what's come so far. I'm not going to put much effort into them because I don't feel like the shows that I watch deserve much of an effortful commentary, and I don't feel like the people who made those shows put much effort into them either. So, get ready for 3 days of CSGO surfing, which I am definitely not good at, and I will not pretend that I am good at it. So, if you are good at surfing and you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to watch this, and please forgive me. I don't pretend to be anything other than shit. Anyway, the first show that I watched was fucking, what was it called again? I need to literally check on Mao, which is not a good sign. Generally, that means the show is pretty forgetful. Ah, yes, Girls Bravo second season. Right now, this is like a problem that I thought I would have from the beginning of this series when I had the idea, which is sequels. What do I do? Like, I'm watching every show that aired in 2005, not every show that aired in 2005 and all the prequels, because that would probably be much longer. I thought I would either skip or not skip them on a case-by-case basis, or my actual idea was that I would watch all the sequels without watching the originals and just like hope it was funny and entertaining. But then I realized that firstly, that's gonna just piss people off if you're like an actual fan of the anime. Uh, like if you're an actual Girls Bravo fan and I only watch the second season and I say it's shit, you can instantly just be like, "Whoa, you only started halfway through the show. You don't know anything. Your opinion's invalid," which is not true. I mean, especially with a show like this, you can pretty much tell that it's bad. But just to make sure, I did go back and watch part of the first season as well, just to make sure, because I want to be fair. I want to be fair to these shows, but yeah, this is in the future. I'm just gonna skip sequels unless I've already seen the first season. But yeah, so for this, I dropped it off to one episode, went back, I watched the first two episodes of the original series, and then dropped that too. So let me tell you why. Girls Bravo is it kind of goes back to something I was saying in my Negima video, actually, which is that the harem shows of this era, yes, Girls Bravo is a harem show, harem shows of this era rely on having a wide breadth of characters and hoping that they have enough characters that one of them is a hook for you that will draw you in. One of them hits your specific fetish, right? And none of the girls in Girls Bravo do. I have seen, even though I didn't watch like far into the show enough for any of the girls to be introduced. Like the main pink haired bitch with the 3 dots on her forehead is just annoying. The interesting thing about her is her character design really reminded me of Kaon. Like she looks marshmallowy like the Kaon girls do, which is kind of interesting. But other than that, like the actual design is nowhere near as good as Kaon, but also her character is just trash. Like there's nothing interesting to me about that person, and in fact, the entire show just had no hook. It had nothing that really drew me in or made me want to keep watching. The comedy all felt complete, like not even a tiny bit funny at all. Oh, the other interesting thing about the show is the second season. If you go to the second season right now and press play on the first episode, the first thing you see is tits. This show is very, very happy about the fact that it gets to show tits. Like when I went back and watched the first season, oh look, this OP doesn't start with tits, and then the episode starts within the first 3 minutes. There's tits, and then yeah, it really doesn't have much more going for it than fan service, and the fan service isn't even good because none of the girls are very attractive. Like I feel like it's made for 13-year-old boys who are just horny all the time, but I'm not one of those. I require my fan service to be of a little higher quality. So there's really not much to say about this. It's like really generic. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. It's I have nothing. I want to clarify. I have absolutely nothing against harem shows. In fact, like there's plenty of harem shows I like. I just can't think of any right now. No. Horizon on the Middle of Nowhere is a bit of a harem show. I like that show. It's not really a harem though, but it's similar. I don't know. I'm sure there's some that I like. Like I've enjoyed shows that are similar to that, but they're not like my favorite genre in the world. But also, that this one isn't done well. Like I could like any genre if it's done well. This one isn't done well. None of the key point about harems is the girls have to be cute. The girls aren't cute. The soundtrack is bad. The show's ugly as shit. The voice acting is just mediocre, and the comedy is just badly written completely. And there's nothing that made me be like, after I finished the first episode, there was literally no reason for me to continue. There was no like, well, I may as well watch the second one because I want to at least see where this goes. There's nothing. There's literally nothing. And then same with the first season. There was no like, oh look, an alien. The premise is an alien girl comes down, and there's a guy. Main guy is allergic to women. He breaks out in hives whenever a woman touches him, and then an alien girl comes down from a planet with only women, and obviously she wants to bang all the time. And he's like, get off of me, no. And then, but then turns out that he's not allergic to her. It's a stupid fucking premise. Breaking out in hives every time women touch you is not, like, it's a dumb reason to have a dumb trope. The dumb trope being harem shows where the guy is like scared of all the girls and tries to make them get off of him all the time, and like has some reason to break off every time they come towards him. You know what I mean? That thing in harem shows the guys do. Every time a girl is like wants to bang, the guy gets scared and runs away, or some stupid shit like that happens. At least it gives a reason in this show. Like, I don't want to break out in hives, but he kind of doesn't care that much. It's weird. It's just not done well. It's just like that's already a stupid trope, and this show just makes it stupider. And the second season, there's a rich guy who's like a playboy, and his character is like supposed to be funny, but is completely unfunny. I think I actually watched 1.5 episodes of this. Yeah, because I remember they get body swapped at the end of the first episode. The lead guy and the playboy guy, and I fucking hate body swaps have never been done well. Prove me wrong. Maybe the movie Freaky Friday, but that's it. So yeah, this is a 3 out of 10 show. I don't really recommend it unless you look at the poster and one of these girls' character designs stands out to you for some reason. Oh, there's lollies in this show as well, but they're not done well either. It's just not good. It's just there's nothing good about it. Sorry for all the Girls Bravo fans out there, but I didn't find it like, with a show like this, if it's not going to be a drama, it's clearly trying to be a comedy. You can't just unless if you made a show that is just girl wants to fuck guy, you've made a hentai, and so you can go all in on that. But because you can only do so much with that without having them actually fuck, so you just end up having to make a porn, and that's fine. There's loads of good porn. But if you're doing it and you don't want it to be porn, then you have to have something else. Normally they either do drama or comedy or action. And this show chooses comedy and does it badly. So there's literally nothing there. The two parts of the show that are supposed to work, the horniness and the comedy, both fall flat. So yeah, I really can't give the show any credit anywhere. Yeah, sorry to fans. I know that the only reason I'm saying sorry to fans is because I know that someone in a Discord server somewhere was looking forward to me reviewing this, and I think it is because they liked it. But personally, this just did not click for me. So there's that. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing Peach Girl, which is going to be also like a low effort review like this. So if you want to hear me shit on another show, tune in tomorrow. Although I think it'll be even less interesting than this one. But yeah, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to help me eat, my Patreon link is in the description. Goodbye.